around quick. Auntie breaking down the truth real slick. Cases they hide, stories they miss. Auntie shine light on all of this. Real talk, facts on the table. Justice for the ones who ain't able. If the world stay quiet, Auntie gon' speak. Truth come alive every single week. Auntie, tell us what they don't say. We bring the truth your way. Tell us what they don't say. We bring the truth your way. True crime with Auntie.
Hello? Auntie, I can't hear you. Uh, I can't hear nothing. Hello? Can y'all hear me? What about now?
All right, let's see. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, T? Input. Virtual input. Oh, okay. Now y'all can hear me. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for waiting around. I appreciate that. Okay. I forgot to put my mic on. So, all right. How's everybody doing tonight? T, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So let's get started tonight. So if you're new here, this is a true crime family where we focus on facts, accountability, and respectful discussion. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. And if you want deeper conversations and member-only lives, grab a membership also tonight. And yes, for those, I have been asked about my Cash App. My Cash App is pinned and support links are posted. As you guys know, it takes a lot of time and research and dedication to bring facts to you guys on my platform. So tonight we're going to be discussing something far more bigger than the internet drama. We're talking about alleged harassment, doxing, threats, and cyberbullying connected to the family of Karmelo Anthony on a level that honestly shocked me. And I've been advocating and covering this case for a long time, from the time that it happened. So there's been a lot of harassment of this family. And what I can't understand, what I can't understand is why the family is being targeted. Okay? I don't understand that. They love their son, so of course they're going to defend their son. But why dox? They doxed the husband's job, and he was the only one bringing in income for that family. My Cash App is True Crime Auntie. You can drop it in the chat. It's right there on my picture, True Crime Auntie. But anyway, this man had to stop working because of the threats that was brought to his family because of the incident that happened with his son and Austin Metcalf. And then you guys get mad because they moved and you brought out lies, okay? A lot of lies were brought out about the family and what they were doing with the money. It got so far as to you guys had their GoFundMe canceled. Like, I don't understand that. You guys don't think that they need help? They never been through anything like this before, just like anybody else that is involved in this. Just like the Metcalfs, they never lost a child until now. Okay? So Karmelo's family never had their children in trouble to a point where Karmelo could go to prison. But you guys don't want them to raise money. You don't want no one to donate to them. I don't understand that. And I don't understand what business it is of the people that's on the internet. It's none of your business. If it was your son in the same shoes or your daughter, you would do your best to defend your child. That's their child and they love him. And they believe him when he said that he was defending himself. But these internet sleuths, these internet bigots, these internet bullies, you know, you guys are so evil. Evil. Not only did he had to leave his job, Andrew had to leave his job, they had to leave their home, a home that they had, but some of you guys lied about and said that they bought that home with their GoFundMe. And that was a lie.
Yeah, you're right, Auntie.
So let's look at where they were living prior to this. This is the house, and this is Karmelo's car that he had prior to the incident that happened in April of last year. But what the internet did, they found these pictures and they started making up lies saying that the family was misusing the GoFundMe monies to buy houses and cars. Are y'all stupid? Like, this is so crazy. I don't understand this. I don't. They're not able to work anymore. How are they going to eat? How are they going to keep shelter over their heads? Because of the donations that we give them, that's helping them out until they get over this rough patch. What do y'all want them to starve? Like, honestly. So I'm going to show you evidence that that Andrew's job was doxed.
Know it. And then after that, he said that I was evil. Let me talk. Because now Tiffany Billions.
So what we're going to hear is a self-taught journalist that goes by the name of Sarah Fields. Now, she allegedly has been harassing this family from day one. Also, she has been accused of doxing the family, putting the family's address online, where they had to move because they were afraid, okay? Not only were they afraid for themselves, but they were afraid for the people in the community because people were riding by, people were making threats. Like, this is just crazy. Like, why target the family when all they doing is being there for their son? I don't understand that. But here's the interview, and the man that's speaking is actually Andrew Anthony. That's Karmelo's dad. So you guys take a listen to this.
Because now Tiffany Billions has that and she's going to run with it, and you know it. And then after that, he said that I was evil. Let me talk. After that, he said I was evil for targeting his job. I had nothing to do with
she didn't do your job.
Sure,
Chris Allen did that, and I got rid of her. She came on my thing. We did an hour and a half interview. We did an hour and a half interview with her. She was bragging about what she did at your job, and then I got rid of her ass, bro. That's what happened, bro. She's the one who did it, bro.
No, bro. Hey,
I got the interview. I'll give you the interview.
Big boy. Everybody's.
Now, y'all hear that? This Andrew's job was doxed. He had to leave his job. Not only was it doxed, people were harassing the damn job. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand this world. I don't understand these people in this world. Like, why would y'all do that? They're already going through enough where they're trying to defend their son and keep him out of prison. Then they got 3 other children that they have to care for. Like, what do y'all want from them? They're not doing anything different from what a parent should be doing for their child. But you guys are online harassing these people. Not only are you harassing them, you're putting out lies. And we're going to discuss the lies that has been put out on this family. I don't understand it. And the majority of the people that's doing this are adults, adult people.
So you mean to tell me they're harassing his family because they're defending their son, or they're backing their son?
Yes, they are harassing the family because they are defending their son. Yes. Does that make sense to you? Like, totally harassing them. Yeah, harassing them and lying on them. So we're going to go over some of the lies that has been put out on the internet by so-called self-taught journalists, adult people who don't even know the Anthonys. The Anthonys was not there when Karmelo and Austin tangled, and unfortunately, Austin lost his life. They weren't there.
Exactly.
They would just, turn their back on their son. I don't understand that. They love their son.
They're innocent until proven guilty.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Line.
Yep, exactly. But on social media, they are the judge and the jury. That's what they think. Like, why bash the family? I've even been bashed because I support Karmelo. Like, what business is it of anybody's who I support? Well, I've been called bitches on the internet. I've been called racist. I've been called all sort of names, all because I support Karmelo. And I feel like he did defend himself in self-defense. But here I go, they're dragging me, calling me racist, calling me bitches and shit, all of that. And this is coming from adult white people, okay? Adult white people are doing this, and I don't understand it.
And it makes it hard because it's like, how are you calling us racist for just pointing out videos or the facts that have been presented, and instead of looking at the big picture? It's not like you're calling names. You're not doing
Right.
anything to
I'm
make it
not.
seem racial at all. You're just pointing out the contradictions, and that's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. Nothing. But they see something wrong with it. They just want to rule us. They want to rule the whole world. They want us to, dance at their beat. No, we all are individuals. We all have our own mind. What happened to respecting a person and their decision? It has nothing to do with you. Like that has nothing to do with them raising money for their son's legal defense. Y'all so worried about that money that y'all didn't even donate. Okay? I don't get it. Go over
And
there.
okay.
Go
Ahead,
ahead,
Auntie.
baby. No, you go
And
ahead.
let me say something really quick. And we do enjoy, which we think that you enjoy us too, Rock Climber. But I'm gonna say something real quick to your comment in here that I'm getting a chance to read, and I know I'm in my car, so I'll be to my house in a second, Auntie, if it's loud in my background. But
Okay.
Rock Climber, what you're not gonna do is come in here and call us racist when we're far from racist. No
Far.
one has spoke up against that family in a racial manner. No one has said anything indirect or direct to them to make us seem like we have a problem with them at all. The only thing we have pointed out was the contradictions in the videos, in what the brother is saying occurred. So that does not make a person racist because they point out where he's changed his story more than once. Okay? That's all that we have done. So don't come on here calling people racist. Now you don't disrespect the comments. Not calling someone a racist. And I'm sorry, Auntie, I don't get emotional, get
No,
mad about anything. But you're not gonna call me a racist when my best friend was white. So we're not gonna do that.
exactly. Exactly. All because we are showing the inconsistencies of Hunter Metcalf interviews. He put the interview, he done the interviews, and we looked at it, and we, were able to see that they were not the same. And then we were able to hear out of his mouth that he approached Karmelo first, out of Hunter's mouth. Then he said Austin stepped in. I didn't put that in his mouth. It came out of his mouth. It was said on an interview. But we're racist because we, pointed that out.
Yeah, I think Rock Climber at this point, Rock Climber is a racist because I don't remember us saying anything
He
about
is
black
a
or white
racist.
either.
He's a
And he keeps
racist.
bringing up the whole
He or
black
she,
and white
yeah.
thing.
You
It
know what?
has to definitely be
I'm
that.
so sick of them. When I tell you I'm sick of them, like honestly, just so evil. But we're gonna go ahead to these slides that I
Go ahead, go to
invested
what you
my
need to
time
point out.
in and put together. Okay, for the experience
Yes,
for my true crime family. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit
thank
them
you.
buttons. Also, I need to know if my moderator is still in here, because we may be having to kick some people out. All right, so the Karmelo Anthony case, we're going to discuss the fundraiser controversy and what happened to the GoFundMe. Now, like I was saying, this family ain't never been through anything like this before, okay? Never. So, of course, when people come to them, like that one activist guy, he, came to them and, it's like, I can help you, I can help you guys through this. They didn't know him. They didn't know his background. All they knew is that they were in a vulnerable situation, and they had someone who said they had experience at this reaching out to help them as far as their civil rights. Okay, these people were just as vulnerable as the Metcalfs. Okay, they both at a loss. So of course they're gonna say, "Oh, okay, I want someone experienced, to help us, navigate through this thing that is happening with our son and our family." Okay, they didn't know that this guy was some sort of scammer. He had his own business. Dominique is who I'm speaking of. He had his own business. He called himself a civil rights activist and all of that. I know if it was me and I had never been in a situation like this, and I already know the laws of the land is not made for blacks, of course I want to get some backup. I want to get someone who can help me. Just like they wanted Karmelo not to graduate. I don't understand that. Even the Metcalf mother, she wrote the school, did not want this young man to graduate. I don't understand that. Like,
Oh, wow.
yes, she wrote a letter. And then she put it on the internet because they did not agree with her. They said, yes, he will get a diploma, but he's not able to come back on school grounds. And she got so upset and she felt slighted, all because they said, we cannot take his 4.0 GPA from him. We cannot take away the courses that he has passed. We cannot take away the work that he has done. Okay?
Exactly. And they have
And
no
he
right
got his
to.
diploma. And they mad. Why y'all mad? Because the boy got his diploma that he worked for.
It seemed that they just want him to be some young, ignorant thug that was running around doing all these malicious acts, and him not being that's a problem for them. That he was raised in a
Exactly.
two-parent home of married parents
Yes,
that took
married.
care of their family and made sure their kids were well off, and he got great grades and was a great kid. I guess that's the problem.
And he was a captain of the track team. And he was a captain, I believe, of the football team. This boy, 4.0 GPA, captain of athletics. Okay? Never been in trouble. Did not have an arrest record. He was sitting minding his business when he was approached by two students, brothers, each
Exactly.
one weighing 260 pounds, trying to move him out into the rain. Come on now. If that would have never happened, guess what? We wouldn't be here today. Okay?
Exactly. And that's the point they're missing. I'm glad that you are bringing up these key points to this, Auntie. I
Mhm.
commend you for bringing this to the forefront, period. But I do love that you bring up the key factors in all of this. And the key thing that they don't want to hear is the fact that none of this would have happened if they would not have approached him at all. Go get a teacher. Go get a teacher. Go get a coach, someone else to approach him.
Exactly. Exactly. He was minding his business on his phone per Hunter. Hunter said the kid behind him, he was on his phone and he was saying something reckless, but he didn't say what he said. And he said he turned around and asked him his name. Like the
Which is
thing
none of
is,
his business.
people are too entitled these days to other people's business. Okay, people are so entitled to other people's business. Just like whatever GoFundMe they were raising money, they had that GoFundMe girl taken down.
What
The
does that have to do
commitment,
with them?
nothing. So here's the timeline. On April the 2nd of 2025, Karmelo Anthony is arrested and charged in the stabbing death of Austin Metcalf. Now, on April the 3rd through the 4th, fundraisers are created on GoFundMe to support his legal defense. Of course, they want the best. They want the best because their
Exactly.
son is fighting for his life. So what's wrong with them doing a fundraiser? They didn't ask y'all for no money. And I'm sure y'all didn't donate to them. So what was the big deal about it? That's all I heard these people talking about. That one lady Sarah, these other people, just so upset because these people had got like a lot of money, okay? A lot of money. And they got it removed the next day because raising money for legal defense is somehow against the GoFundMe policies. So it was removed and the money was given back. Okay. And
Oh, wow.
that's when they did a new fundraiser that was launched on the Give, Send, Go. Now let's talk about where some of that money went. Okay. Because see, y'all ain't thinking with y'all minds. Okay. Y'all thinking with y'all hatred that was taught and instilled in y'all. That's what y'all talking with. Okay. So Karmelo had $1 million bond. Okay. $1 million bond. And the judge, who so happened to be Black, and that enraged them, oh boy, because she was a Black judge. They even went far as to threaten the judge.
Sad.
Because he decreased his bail to $250,000.
Which is not bad for a first time offense that could be self-defense, but okay. I mean,
So if he bonded out, right, his family had to pay what, 25,000?
25,000, yes, ma'am.
So his family had to pay $25,000. Who has that type of money? Like if you're a middle class, family, right? You got 4 kids. You just don't have $25,000 lying around. So they were able to use that money to get Karmelo out on bond.
Which is a blessing.
Thank you, Jesus. But y'all so mad about that. Just watching their money and lying.
Well, I mean, didn't the other family have 2 GoFundMes for burial expenses, and that they had
Yes,
2,
they did.
and the young man was cremated?
Cremated. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, the fundraiser back in May had raised over $500,000. So GoFundMe confirmed it removed fundraisers supporting Karmelo Anthony's legal defense. GoFundMe policy: we do not allow fundraisers for the legal defense of people accused of violent crimes, even though the United States of America legal system says that you are innocent before proven guilty. Okay? That's what they say, right?
That's what they say, but listen, the way America's going these days, it seems like you just guilty. You just guilty across the
That's
board,
guilty, exactly.
depending on, I guess, your race, since they keep bringing race in this.
Yeah, because it's a big race war out there on social media. So they give, send, go remains active. Okay. So it helped with legal fees. And now, you know what? I want to back up a little bit and talk about Dominique. Okay. The activists that reached out to them, and they, took, whatever they could, from, not took, but they listened to him because they wanted to do the best for their son and for their family. So yes, they felt like he had this experience and all of that to help them navigate through this hard knockdown in life. Okay. So anyway, I don't think they're connected with him anymore after they found out his history. Okay. But
Okay.
they used the money for legal fees, relocation, because they had to move because their home was put online, the address and everything. So
That's
that
sad.
right there, yeah, their safety was at risk. Okay. And family support, meaning they have to pay for where they're living. They got to pay for lights and water. They got to eat. Y'all don't want the people to eat or feed their children.
I guess not. I guess eating is a sin these days.
Peace Almighty TV says Sarah Fields dropped their address. Exactly.
So Sarah Fields
Exactly.
is that other one that you were talking about, right?
Yes. Yep. She sure did.
Wow.
And okay, so now let's talk about security. So the reason why Karmelo's dad had to leave his job, because first of all, they was doxing the job, calling the job, just doing the most. They didn't want him to work no more, okay? Even though his son, you know, they had to pay for some type of legal defense because their son had been charged with first-degree murder, okay? So they got him his job, you know, job like, listen, we can't have all this going on, okay? Then y'all were threatening the family and the children, the other children. So the boy was like, oh, we need to go to a hidden location, okay? Because I don't want my family hurt. And we're going to hear from the family what they have been through. Y'all, I swear to God, I don't understand how y'all think these people should feel or think. Like, what y'all want them to just give up and fucking die? Is that what y'all want? I don't understand that. Y'all already say that Black people don't have no fathers, okay? But here we go, got a Black family with a father that's involved. Then y'all say the fathers don't work. This man had a job, but y'all helped him lose it. Well, he didn't lose, he had to go on a leave of absence because he wasn't having no peace. There was no peace at his job and no peace at his home, that he had to leave. Y'all mad at them because they supporting their son? So the family says, our priority is to ensure Karmelo's legal rights are protected and our family is safe during this time. Now, here go the rumors. They say the family bought a $900,000 house. Why would they buy a $900,000 house when they had already a beautiful house that they had to fucking leave because they were doxxed? Why would they need to go buy a house when they have
they
a
definitely
house?
didn't need to.
Exactly. But see, that's stereotypes. Y'all feel like Black people, you know, are showy, and that's proven that that's what people think. Y'all think we're stupid, but we're not. Then they say that they purchased luxury items. They had them cars before the incident. They had them cars before the incident. They wasn't no, you know, Black people that was on HUD, Section 8, welfare recipients. They wasn't that. Okay?
And that would have just gave them more to talk about if they were.
Exactly. But they weren't.
With something else since they weren't.
And then they say they already spent the money. How they spent the money and the money's still there? Only thing that went away was the GoFundMe because y'all reported it.
Yes.
Y'all reported it. Now, the facts. There's no evidence the family has bought a house, no proof of luxury purchases. Facts. The Give Send Go reports funds have not been withdrawn.
Thank you.
Have not been withdrawn. And y'all can see that just as clear as day, but y'all don't want to see it.
They don't want to see it.
Y'all don't want to see it at all. And the backlash they received online, he's a murderer. Then you have the other side saying, free Karmelo. Okay? The fundraiser sparked intense debate and thousands of comments because y'all so worried about this family raising money so they can live in a safe environment so they can get a legal defense for their 17-year-old son, their first child, okay? Y'all so concerned when y'all really should be minding y'all motherfucking business or go over there to the Metcalfs and give them some more money. Go take care of them. Go take care of them.
Exactly.
Stop worrying about what the fuck Karmelo Anthony family got going on. Y'all go take care of the Metcalfs. They need y'all. They lost a child. Go worry about them.
It's not about them, though. It's not about that at this point. We see what it's about. Hell, we being called racist and we far from it. So we see what it's about, and that's only because we're speaking the truth or you're showing what is actually going on. Like right now, the money has not been used, right? But they'll still
Exactly. It's not.
oh, well, you didn't defend something dealing with Austin, and why are you talking about Karmelo then? What Karmelo is who we're speaking on. We're speaking on
exactly
what's going on with him from his side. And it's a problem because we're not speaking on the things that
right.
I guess are happening with the other family, but we have nothing to do with that.
Exactly. So let me read this comment from Rock Climber. He says, Auntie, please address the threats, harassment, doxing, and swatting against Austin family. Isn't Sarah reporting on that? Isn't Sarah a strong Metcalf supporter?
So you don't need to report.
Isn't she biased towards the Anthony's? She already reported on this. What I need to report on this for? When I'm trying to show y'all and disprove all this fucking lies that y'all are putting online.
Exactly. You don't need
so that's already being handled. Sarah does that, good enough. Okay? Why should I have to do it? When I'm here trying to show y'all that it's so many lies being said against the Anthony family. They don't deserve that. Don't you think they're going through enough?
They really are.
They had to even listen. The Go Send Me, they had to disable the comments due to racist and threatening messages, racism, threats, harassment, all because they are trying to make sure that their son get the best representation for this case. This is not no small shit.
It's not.
This is big.
Yeah, and she's talking about that he wasn't assaulted. Can you stop saying, Rock Climber, we showed you on the last video that he was definitely assaulted because the boys said that they went up to him and actually they walked up to him to remove him and grabbed his bag, removed his bag. They shouldn't have did that.
Exactly.
To justify that.
They should keep their hands to themselves.
He didn't go to them. They came to him. So I don't know what it is you want us to report that he supposedly did wrong, other than someone lost their life. We're not saying that was right.
Right. We're not.
That was right. But them approaching him and trying to make him move by touching him and touching his items was not right either. Oh my gosh. Assault is touching someone when they don't want to be touched.
Yes. Obviously, he don't know the definition.
Touch my nose with your finger. If I say don't touch me and you do this, that's assault.
That's assault.
You can't define what assault is.
Thank you. So meanwhile, their legal expenses continue to grow. Their defense team, investigators, consultants in preparation for this high-profile case. This shit costs real money.
It does.
Real money. But y'all over there don't, talking about a line, trying to make, what they're trying to do is make the people that support the Anthonys think that the Anthonys are misusing the money. But they're not. The money is still there.
Exactly.
Y'all are so fucking weird.
And Rock Climber showed you the videos. The brother said he approached Karmelo, and then his brother backed him up. I don't know what else you want to hear.
That came out of Hunter's mouth.
So you can stop saying they didn't approach him. We're live.
Yes, they did.
Only Austin approached him. It was true. That's not true. We showed you the videos where he said that they approached him. He said he did first, and then his brother backed him twice. He said it. You have to stop. At some point, you got to stop.
He ain't gonna stop, or whatever it is. It's not gonna stop.
We don't know if
it's not gonna stop. They already say that Karmelo gonna be found guilty. So why are y'all so mad? Because I'm supportive of the family. Listen. I'm not no civil rights activist. I don't come on here and claim to be that. But what I am is an advocate for women and children. and I advocate for what's right. That's what I advocate for.
Exactly. Oh, now Rock Climber said he turned around and asked him his name. Oh, I thought he said it happened from a distance. Every week, Rock Climber changes.
Rock Climber, I agree.
BS every week. Child.
I agree. He like coming over here. He be in here before I even get online. Talking about where everybody at. I swear. He was up. He was up here at 9 o'clock this morning.
Really?
Yes. Knowing I'm not going live till 6:30.
Oh, Rock Climber love us on the sly. It's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna listen. We're gonna hear from the horse's mouth what they are going through. Okay, ever since this incident. And no family deserves threats, harassment, doxing. No child should be afraid to sleep in their own room because they are being threatened. That's not right.
That's not right.
What did the Anthony's family do to make y'all so upset? They didn't stab Austin.
No, they didn't.
They weren't even there.
That's great.
My family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband works hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Karmelo Anthony's mom speaking at a press conference, and this is the only press conference that they have done. They have been quiet.
Possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children.
You heard what she said? Boys.
Our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys.
That's more, and we know it's 2 of them. 2 of them, and they look just alike. Karmelo probably didn't even know which one of them was attacking him. It was 2 of them, and they look just alike. It didn't take 2 of them for Karmelo. They should have went and got an adult to have him moved, since they wanted him moved from under the tent to go in the rain. It was pouring rain, and he saw the nearest shelter, which was that tent. And he said, what is wrong with people these days?
Child, they don't care. These people are crazy. I'm sorry. These people are crazy. They really are. This makes no sense. It makes no sense at all.
None at all.
And I'm sorry, Auntie, I'm eating.
No, you're okay.
My 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened.
Exactly.
They did nothing but wanted to protect their child. I don't understand that. Like, I swear, why be mad? Because these people want the best for their son who is facing a serious charge. What do y'all want them to kill him?
Girl.
Y'all want them to disown their son?
Yes. That's what it sounds like they want, but love don't stop just because an act happened.
No.
They're supposed to want the best defense. I
don't understand that.
For their son. Especially when you know your child. When you know your child is not a troubled child and something like this happens, you're going to back your child.
And you're going to believe what your child told you.
And I mean, looking at the words of the other brother, hello? He said that they approached him. He said that his brother had his back. He said that. He said they removed his bag. He said they touched him.
He said Austin grabbed the backpack.
Exactly. That's what I'm
To
trying
me,
to.
that's robbery.
Yeah, like I'm a strong arm you out of from under a
Right.
in the rain. I'm a strong arm you.
In the rain. Come on.
We're not. Come
See,
on, man.
that's what's wrong with the world. People are teaching their kids hate
Yeah, and that's the sad part. That's the sad part.
from out the womb. They're teaching them to hate. I didn't say everybody. I said some people. Teach your kids, everybody, blacks, white, Mexicans, Indians, any race. Teach your kids to be kind
And keep their hands to themselves.
and keep their hands to themselves. Teach them not to bully people. Do you know how many kids die from being bullied,
Bullied.
go and commit suicide because they are being bullied?
Yeah, it's not right. It's not right.
Kids something at home. Teach them how to be kind to people.
Mm-hmm. It's not right.
It's not. Then they got 3 other kids.
Them people shouldn't have to go through all this just because they're back in
Yes, they had to leave their home. She said they moved here, 5 years ago?
Mhm.
For a better life.
In a beautiful home, a great community.
Beautiful home, great community.
Thugs.
It's all gone. It's gone. But I said, these people have lost everything.
I'm sorry.
No, they're afraid for their lives.
Mhm.
And so are their children.
Yes. And they have to protect their children. I don't know
Yes.
what family's not. Rock climber, if it was your child, you would be protecting your child. Okay? I don't know what family wouldn't.
Harassed and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff.
Yeah, y'all was right here threatening the police, honey. Y'all was threatening, yes, they were threatening the judges and the lawyers.
To do
For
what?
what? I mean, why?
Other than their job that they're doing. They're doing their job. If they weren't doing their jobs, he wouldn't have never been arrested in the first place. You get what I'm saying? They're doing their job from what is presented to them. We're not mad at them for doing that. You get what I'm saying? However this go, we're not mad at them for doing it.
Just like they tried to say that the judge was being biased.
See, and that lets you know right there, that comment, take this fake victim off of here from Rock Climber, lets you know that Rock Climber is a racist, okay?
Rock Climber, you're a racist. How can you say she's a fake victim? Her son killed somebody.
Her son, not her. Not her.
Her son.
The hell?
He was at home with the other 3 children. Their life has changed.
Yeah.
And not for the better.
Not for the better. Not for the better. On neither side of the family. And we've said that a million times.
We've said that a million times.
The family, their lives have been changed for the worse on both sides. Okay.
If I could change this, the Metcalfs would still have their son, and the Karmelos, they would still be in their home, loving and raising their kids.
And protecting theirs. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
If I could change things.
But we can't.
I don't get mad when I see people defending the Metcalfs or people saying that Karmelo is guilty. I don't get mad because that's their right. That's their right to support whoever the fuck they want to support. I don't get mad. Y'all get so upset.
I'm muting it. My son just walked in from college. Hold on.
Okay.
Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid The claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has...
And then I hear they say, just like Rock Climber, calling her a fake victim, fake tears. Why are y'all mad with this family?
I don't know why he's mad with the family. Her, him, whoever.
I don't understand. Why are they mad with these people? I don't understand that. See, that's what's wrong with the world today. Folks don't mind their own business. Exactly. That's why we're here today. That's why we're in this situation. Exactly. Because folks don't mind their own business.
Exactly. Because we wouldn't be in this situation if
folks minded their own business. So you damn right this family gonna do what they need to do to defend their son, who told them he was defending himself. What y'all want him to do? Kill him? I don't understand that.
That's what they want.
Karmelo was 17 years old at the time of the incident.
That's what they want.
So what y'all want him to just give him away?
They want him to disown him, okay? I guess being that you're a minority or whatever, you're not supposed to love your children. You're not supposed to defend them. You're not supposed to do any of that, okay? You're just supposed to...
Exactly. That's crazy, though. That's crazy, but that's the reality
that we live
living in the United States of America. That's the reality of it all. That's crazy. Y'all wouldn't like it if I say, oh, what do Jeff need $500,000 for? What do the mom need $350,000? Like, I don't question that shit. That's on them. That's what y'all need to be worried about. And stop worrying about these people are suffering enough, y'all. They suffering. If that's what y'all want, please feel good that they are suffering. They are definitely suffering. Their life has changed on that day where they had to leave their own home. The father couldn't even work anymore. The children, the younger kids can't even sleep well at night. And I'm sure Karmelo, he's having to be in therapy because of what took place.
Exactly. A rough time. Because
we already know he had remorse from day one.
From that same day. As soon as it happened.
Yeah, from day one, he had remorse.
Stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you.
Don't y'all know this lady and the dad? Do you know how guilty they feel? Nobody wants their child to kill another person. Not no regular, hold on. A regular human being with feelings and, with respect. You know what I'm saying? A regular, normal human being don't want their child to have killed somebody.
That's true.
Don't you know they hurt inside for the calves?
Exactly.
I'm sure they feel responsible.
In so many ways, I'm sure they do.
Yes.
They're God fearing. I know they do. You get
Yes.
And you're right, Marsha Phillips. They aren't the only ones suffering. We never said they were the only ones. We said both families. Both families.
Both families.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience.
Wow. That's sad.
A beautiful family.
Beautiful family.
We got a mom, a dad. At that time, they had, oh no, I see the little girl, and 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful family. They took trips together.
Mm-hmm.
The mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Yep.
While the dad worked and provided damn good for their family.
And
so I don't understand what y'all want from them. Y'all want them to die?
They want them to suffer from the actions of that day, which wouldn't have taken place if those young boys did not approach Karmelo. If they would have went and got an adult or a coach to remove him if it was that serious.
Exactly.
If it was that serious. But then to take matters into their own hands and act as the authority that was out there at the field, like they led the field. Different things happened that it shouldn't have happened, but if they wouldn't have did what they did, his actions wouldn't have came back the way they were.
Exactly.
That's none of this would have happened at all. So we're not going to say because of Karmelo's actions, because he did not start this.
He did not.
Okay. You have to start from the top and play it on down. Every action gets a reaction. Okay. So what he did was reacted to actions that were brought to him. Go ahead, Auntie. I'm sorry.
So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a case. Okay. We're going to look at a case. No, he can stay. You don't have to time him out. This is probably the most excitement he gets in his life.
Okay.
So we're gonna go look at a case where a white young man was driving erratic. The cops stopped the car to give him a ticket. And when they stopped the car, they found a dead body of a black young man in the passenger seat. Do you think they arrested this guy?
I would love to know. Since making it big old,
But we finna do it. We finna talk about it. We finna talk about how unfair the legal system is when it comes to minorities.
Exactly. Thank you for pointing out the facts, Auntie.
You're welcome, baby. Yeah, we gonna, because this case is mind-boggling, and this woman's still trying to get justice for her son.
Wow. Wow.
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. This is sad.
It's sad because, like they say, nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
They want to go, oh, but there's no slavery anymore. That don't change the fact that there's racism.
Exactly.
And hell, going on the people who actually go on jobs. I mean, thank God for being blessed. But those that do, they working for pennies. So I think it's about the same. I don't know. I don't damn know. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
form of it.
All right. So I'm finna share the screen. And y'all, this case is just crazy. It is. It's crazy. It is. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget Larry Bird. That's right, Mr. Bob. Another approach from Hunter turned around. Yes.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums.
Patience is wearing thin for a mother whose son was shot to death in January. Deputies found his body in a speeding man's car, but so far, nobody's been charged or cleared.
Stars Kevin Stewart joined us live from Douglas County. Kevin, state lawmakers and others stood with the mother of Malachi Mitchell. They're all looking for answers here.
Yeah, that happened late this morning here on the courthouse steps. Definitely a groundswell of support for Malachi Mitchell's family. We also learned today this could all be resolved by the end of the month.
No arrest, no accountability, no answers. As a legislator, I believe that justice delayed is justice denied.
State lawmakers and activists now stand with Senior Mitchell.
I don't know where Malachi Mitchell was shot. I don't know why Malachi Mitchell was shot.
Demanding answers to those questions and more surrounding the shooting death of her son, Malachi Mitchell. It happened back on January 29th in Lithia Springs. Deputies found his body inside a speeding car.
So is that the message you send in Douglas County? Douglas County, are you sending a message that we can kill somebody and ride around with them recklessly and walk away and go live our life? Is that what you're telling us, Douglas County?
As Fox 5 has reported, the Douglas County District Attorney's Office recently received the case and now says a case review should be complete within 30 days.
It'll be wrapped up in 30 days, but I haven't heard from them in 6 months.
There was no news release at the time of the shooting. After media coverage, the sheriff's office released a videotape statement a week after the shooting. It revealed a gun sale took place between Mitchell and the shooter.
The purchaser, who was also the driver of the vehicle, produced a second firearm and fatally shot Malachi Mitchell.
And went on to say the driver fled the scene, fearing he was being set up. The sheriff's office has made no statement since.
That's why I'm standing here today. That's why these people are standing to the left and the right of me today. There is nothing. Silence, crickets, no answers, no accountability. It's nothing. That's why we're here today, seeking answers.
They believe the system is complicit and silence is violence.
I will stand out here in the rain. I will stand out here in the snow. I will stand out here in sunshine. I will stand out here no matter what, Douglas County.
So is this a case of murder or self-defense? It looks like we're about to find out. Going live in Douglas County, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
A lot of strong feelings there. Kevin, thanks.
Oh, wow. So in this case, what is being said?
Yes. So I'm going to take you. All right.
Chris Hansen,
Hold on. Let me stop this.
from here in New York City.
Wow.
Okay. So what happened was Malachi, and this is all coming from the shooter.
Okay.
So the shooter went to buy a gun from Malachi. He went to Malachi's house.
Okay.
Malachi comes out, gets in the passenger seat.
Okay.
The guy said that Malachi tried to rob him. So he shot him in the car. He shot him and killed him. So he drove away with the boy in the car. The dead young man was in the car. So officers noticed a speeding car, okay? They noticed a speeding car and they stopped the car. And they saw Malachi in the passenger seat dead. And the young man that killed him and that was driving recklessly said that he killed him in self-defense. He never served 1 day in jail. Who can ride around with a dead body in a car, right?
No one. He didn't call 911. He didn't shoot and pull over, call 911. He didn't do anything. He just drove recklessly
Mm-hmm.
And said he shot him in self-defense because Malachi was trying to rob him.
Yeah.
He's trying to rob Malachi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, let's hear a little bit more. Yeah, girl. I never know that. I'm serious. Like, you can have a dead person that you don't kill in your car and never go to jail for it, never get charged for it. But see, the thing is that the white dude is related to law enforcement.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I was just going to say that somebody got a connection somewhere.
He did. He does.
Sense.
I didn't know you could kill somebody and ride around with it and nothing happens.
No, never heard that. And rock climbing, don't worry if Auntie's got selected or not for court. It's not your business. See, that's the problem. See, there we go again. Minding other people's business. Minding other people's business. Nothing to do.
Thank you, Karen Jackson. Keep this content going, Auntie. Kudos to you. Thank you, baby. Yes, honey. Because listen, no justice, no peace.
At all.
No justice, no peace. See, we have to fight extra hard. Being a minority, we have to fight extra hard, okay? Yep. Things don't just, work right for us.
Yep.
So whether they want to accept it or not, it's the truth.
Exactly.
This white man had a dead boy in his passenger seat of his car, and they never took him to jail. Sick of this shit.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. No justice, no peace, like you said. Justice for Austin. Well, justice for Austin and justice for Karmelo. Or whichever way the chips fall.
Okay. He was 20, what? Here we go.
The mother of a 21-year-old Malachi Mitchell, who was killed in a shooting during a gun sale in Douglas County, now responding to statements put out by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office about her son's death and why no arrests have been made. She's also taking legal action. Fox 5's Eric Mock joins us from the live desk. Eric, he spoke with Mitchell's mother one-on-one.
Absolutely, Eric. And she says the Douglas County Sheriff's Office narrative that they've now put out confirms what she already knew, and she doesn't understand how that precludes arresting her son's killer. Now, on Thursday, the Sheriff's Office released a video statement confirming certain details about the shooting death of 21-year-old Malachi Mitchell. Investigators confirmed Mitchell was selling someone a gun in a car on January 29th when Mitchell and the buyer struggled over the gun, and the buyer pulled out his own weapon and shot Mitchell. Deputies pulled over that buyer after he was driving erratically and discovered Mitchell dead in the front seat. They're now saying they let the driver go because the driver thought he had been set up and was being followed. Mitchell's mother, Kenya Mitchell, told me today this confirmed what they already knew, that this person shot and killed her son and has yet to face any consequences for that.
Okay. So not only, right, that he was let go, he was never identified. His name was never put out there. Nothing. He has never been charged. They took his word that they was fighting over a gun. First of all, why did you bring a gun to buy another gun? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should. I don't know. But you already had a gun. What you need another gun for?
Full of crap.
And then you telling them that you felt like you was being set up, so that's why you killed him? But y'all saying that Karmelo family don't need the best defense.
Exactly.
That's the hell they do.
Yes, they really do.
The system ain't for us. Go ahead, baby.
Sorry. The comments that come in here or the ones that are posted on your Facebook and stuff, he definitely needs a great defense. Okay. Because the way that they think is beyond me. Okay.
Beyond me.
This is crazy.
It is crazy
to speak on Black privileges. Oh my gosh.
That does not exist.
Yeah, he's telling us what Black privileges are.
But right. Okay.
I say got to be. You hear me? Got to be. I'm just like you have really lost your.
And let me tell you something, right? This is not allegedly.
It's not.
Karmelo has 3 attorneys. See, this is how hard we have to fight. This is how hard we have to fight. He has 3 attorneys. A private investigators.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, you know, we have to fight 3 times as hard just to get a fair trial.
And they need those private investigators. Know why?
Yes.
Because
when somebody can kill somebody, ride around in the motherfucking car with them dead, get stopped by the cops, and you never go to jail.
That's a problem. That is
because
a problem.
you said that you was defending yourself.
You know how hard that boy, if it would have been the other way around, would have been slammed. You understand me?
Killed.
Yeah.
Let them would have stopped a black person, a young black man riding reckless around.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have never known we had black privilege. Have y'all? I haven't seen it.
Never known. I ain't seen it.
Where can we go buy it from?
Please let us know.
Can we buy it from somewhere?
Please let us know.
Because we've been fighting all our lives.
Yeah. Say it again.
All our lives. So.
And then told us what black privileges are. That's what's
right. How you gonna tell a black person
what our black privileges are?
About being black.
Funny. That is fun.
See, that's where the entitlement comes in at.
Upset.
Yeah, the entitlement comes in at that. Y'all know everything about us.
Everything.
Y'all walk in our shoes every motherfucking day. Okay? So you don't fucking know unless you're black. Okay?
Thank you.
So anyway, the boy, not for young black man, killed a white young man.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets stopped by the cops because he's speeding. And the cops see the white man dead in his passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
You think they ain't gonna take him to jail?
Oh, he going. Oh, he's going. He's going.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
So yes, we have to be a little more extra to protect ourselves. Okay.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Very crazy.
That is crazy. I have seen it all.
Yep.
That just reminds us of what we already know, that it exists. It still exists.
Thank you so much, T, for you speaking the truth, Auntie. Yeehaw. Exactly. Exactly.
It is horrible that we have to still face this type of stuff or this type of scrutiny when all we're doing is speaking on what is already out here, what's already presented. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
liars and racists and
yeah, they so racist, like, and these are grown adults.
Well, I don't know. We're dealing with very immature people.
They're very immature.
Very immature. And I'm starting to believe Rock Climber is caught up somewhere in a room. Rock Climber, do me a favor, honey. Put a hand in the air if you need help. Okay? Because I think you need someone to come and rescue you. Do you need help?
You know what, y'all?
Do the wink emoji.
We're finna pray for Rock Climber. Okay? I'm finna say a prayer.
Please.
Now, I want us to bow our heads, and I'm finna pray for Rock Climber.
Please.
Lord, You created all of us. And you said you created us in your image. And you gave us free will. Okay? Rock climber, he's using his free will to satisfy the devil. And I want to rebuke that devil. In your name, Jesus, rebuke that devil out of him.
Amen.
He knows not what he's doing, Lord, because we are all your people. No matter our color, no matter how we look, no matter anything, we were all made in your likeness, Lord.
Amen.
So I rebuke that devil out of Rock Climber right now. Get out of him, Lord. Get out of him, devil. Free that demon. That demon is free.
Yes.
Out of Rock Climber. Rock Climber has been redeemed, y'all.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes.
Amen.
He has been redeemed. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Yes, in your name, Jesus.
Now go get a little bit of oil, Rock Climber.
Yes.
Rub it on your front door, your back door, and part of your windows, baby. Sprinkle it everywhere.
Yes, Lord. Woo! Jesus, I feel it in my bones.
Devil.
I feel it. I feel it.
Over here.
Them blue-eyed devils, Lord. Jesus.
Oh, my God.
They hate that the family is seeking help to fight this serious case for their son.
Yeah.
When the mother of Karmelo Anthony did the press conference and she was hurting and crying, they said that she was fake. They said she was crying crocodile tears. That's what they said, but they know nothing about this lady. They know nothing about her. Nothing. But they said she was faking it and that she had crocodile tears. And that she's lying.
She prayed for the Metcalf family too.
She sure did. She cried.
Yes.
Because I know deep inside, because I'm a parent.
Yes.
And if my child was to have gotten into something like that, I would feel, some way.
Yes.
Nobody wants their child to be in that type of situation, especially to be responsible for ending somebody else's life.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to be in those shoes, not as a parent.
No.
But they said she was faking it. They say she's lying. But they don't know her. They've never met her a day in their lives.
Nope.
A day in their lives, they have not met her.
It has to stop somewhere. This whole division, all this division, when neither one of us has a dog or a rock to throw in this fight.
Nothing.
The thing we can do is pray for both sides and to speak on what's happening out here.
That's what we do. We don't come bring lies. Over here in a true crime family, for the ones that's been rocking with me from day one, y'all know we just speak facts.
Just speak on exactly what's presented, and you speak on facts and common sense when it comes down.
And common sense. That's what we do.
Wow.
And it's my right to support whoever the fuck I want to support.
Exactly.
Okay? Just like it's your right to support who the fuck you want to support.
Thank you.
I don't go over there messing with y'all and telling y'all, I got called bitches, racist. Oh, girl, so what? Because of what?
Because
they said I was lying. What did I lie about?
Here's the thing that's really tripping me out in this whole lie thing. Okay? This whole lie thing that they're coming up with, you're playing videos of their words. So how are you the liar? Are you lying or are they lying? Because all you doing is playing their videos. So what part of their videos do you become the liar?
Right. When I didn't even say shit.
I didn't say nothing. You played the videos. So in what part of the videos did you become the liar?
Right. When I didn't say shit. The boy said it. The Metcalf boy, he said it.
He said it 2 and 3 different ways. So I don't understand how you're the problem. He did. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how you're the problem.
I don't either. When it came out of his mouth, and he said we, he said Austin stepped in. He said he asked Karmelo something, and then another interview, he told his mama to hush. He said shh. He didn't want her to keep. Like, what are y'all hiding?
Nothing has.
They know. They know. I'm gonna tell you why they mad. They mad because they know that Karmelo defended himself. That's why they're mad.
They're mad. That's exactly why.
And they're scared.
Yeah, and they want to frighten or intimidate others by coming in the comments and calling you all kind of names and saying different stuff to keep you from talking. But it's not going to stop anyone from speaking.
Sure isn't.
It's not going to stop anyone from speaking on the truth, on what's being presented. That's
not at all. Just like y'all spokesperson, the spokesperson for the white people, Sarah Fields, just like when she speaks for y'all, I don't go messing with her.
I don't even know her. So that lets you know I
don't even know her.
I don't even care to listen to her. Now that I know her name, I still won't go over there and call her a liar. I won't go over there and watch her commentary. I won't have nothing to do with that lady. It's beyond me.
It's beyond us.
To silence anyone. That's that intimidation tactic that the father did when he went to the interview of the families. Okay, that's all intimidation.
Yes.
The same.
And they say, oh, the father. They said that Andrew should have welcomed him. Are you fucking crazy?
Welcome him with what?
Right. You think that, first of all, Andrew didn't know that man's intentions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, Karmelo and the Metcalf boy got into a tussle, and the Metcalf boy died by the hands of Andrew's son, Karmelo, right? Exactly. So they doing their own press conference, and here comes Jeff. I would be even scared. I don't know what he coming for. What he got on him.
Nothing. I wouldn't give him the time of day. Know why I wouldn't? Because we didn't do that to you.
They did not.
Here, you should be showing us the same grace that we're showing to you by praying from a distance. Okay? And that's that.
That's right.
I'm in my space the same way I'm not coming in yours. The same way your son should have stayed out of Karmelo's space. Okay?
Thank you.
That's the bottom line. And what people call you in other sites, and I'm not going to repeat that word so y'all can't snip it and put it in a video and try to say, this is what we said over here. What people rock climber calling you on other sites, you've never heard that word over here, and you're never going to hear it over here. Okay? Because we're not like that.
No.
So we don't care.
We ain't going to call them Metcalfs all sort of, nasty names and stuff. I wouldn't do that to a family that's with a loss
at all.
I wouldn't do that to them
because they deserve prayer the same way as everybody else.
Exactly, and I pray for them because I don't ever want to know how I feel to lose a child. I pray for the Metcalfs. My heart goes out to them.
Very much.
They know the truth of what happened that day because Jeff said he knew, but see, Jeff done switched up, and now he's saying the N-word and stuff.
What?
The man that wanted to pray, he's saying the N-word and the B-word.
Wait a minute. Let me scoot up because now this is getting interesting. So the father is saying what words?
The B-word and the N-word. Yep.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Because
I'm telling you, they can't hide it for long. They can't hide it for long. You know that mask slips off.
So that would make sense to why they felt entitled enough to remove a young black man that they didn't want in under their tent or in their vicinity, because this is public space. So we're not going to say their space. We're going to say they felt entitled enough to where they felt that they could definitely approach and remove someone. If
put their hands on folks and snatch they rob them and shit.
Yeah. Oh my, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And you can say, stop saying it's coming from a camp, because we ain't in no Karmelo camp. I don't know what camp you're talking about.
What camp, girl?
I don't know. The only people I know that have been out here going camping and out in the woods hunting and stuff is that other family. I don't know nothing about no camp. And I need him to not. Okay. Hey, Miss Billions, honey, is in the building. I just heard about you, beautiful.
Hey, Tiffany. You want to come up?
Catching her.
Yes, honey. Cause
I know that. Yeah, we have some. I didn't know that there was a Karmelo camp. Jeez, can we not? Can we not?
Thank you, Tiffany. We love you too, honey. I dropped the link if you want to come up. But yeah, you know.
So now because the father's calling people the N-word
and the B-word.
And now that we have listened to the two videos where the brother has said that they approached Karmelo and that they also snatched up his bag, I guess, to force
what they said.
Him.
They snatched his bag
to defend himself. He was just supposed to be forcefully removed by two young men, that we are spewing lies off of his words that we played the video on. We didn't give you his words. We played the video for you to hear it. But okay,
let's listen to this right now. We're finna go and listen to the father speak. See, the thing about True Crime Family, we let them do the talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we just replay what the fuck they said.
She said, how long you gonna be on? She need 20 minutes.
I'll still be on, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I still be on, Tiff. We finna go over here and listen to, they say Jeff said that Austin and Hunter was at fault. Hold on.
Okay, let me see. Let me hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She said she'll be right back.
All right, boo.
Well, Jeff. I see you can't keep yourself out of trouble. You seem to like to talk, you lie, and you lie. But guess what? Lies always catch up with you. Here's Jeff. Enjoy. Thank you, Tiffany Billion. You're all coming in the clutch with the truth.
All right, so let me turn my camera around. Let me figure out how to do this, y'all. I'm still trying to do the TikTok. Hold on.
Come on, Rock Climber. I want you to listen. Listen more than type.
Yes, listen, Rock Climber.
I think. That's not it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I'm going to play it from my second phone. How about that? So let me turn it up here so I can see my pen. Wait. Okay. 3 minutes and 58 seconds long. I'm going to show just some video before this. I'm showing the video of Jeff speaking so that you can know that this is his voice, right? So that there won't be any discrepancies. This is Jeff speaking. I'm not going to say who he's speaking to. I'm just going to say this is him talking about We'll see what he's talking about. Just be patient because it's going to be 5 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? It'll start off with this.
It's very unfortunate that this other child decided to make a bad choice that's going to affect him for the rest of his life. I have compassion for every human being. This is not, I want to make this very clear. This is not a race issue. This is not a black and white issue. Fuck you, nigga. Poor loving bitch. Yeah, you for yourself, Justin. You heard that for yourself. He is one of the most outstanding, him and his brother both have been athletes all their lives. From soccer to baseball to jiu-jitsu. I just had my shoulder completely replaced. Oh, wow. And, last year I had 4 torn rotator cuff tendons, a torn bicep tendon, and a torn labrum. Oh, wow. You've been through some stuff. Well, that was from jiu-jitsu.
Now, this him on TikTok.
Okay. I think
okay.
I think they're playing music so it won't be that the thing with the voice being played.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like,
the person who tore my shoulder, which is funny. The person who tore my shoulder the first time was Austin. The person who tore my shoulder the first time was Austin. The person who tore my shoulder the first time was Austin.
We haven't really had a chance to talk to you about this. You had mentioned a few times that you had forgiven the suspect for what he did.
I do.
My son doesn't get a diploma. So there's part of me that says maybe Mr. Anthony shouldn't get one either.
Okay, so see, didn't he say both my sons?
He said both my sons. Both my sons, and then he's jumping around the question that was asked.
Yeah.
What did your sons do after he said
punch him? Right. Let's finish.
Go ahead.
Lying. This is live.
Okay, so they both were in the wrong. That's what his dad said. They both.
That's what the daddy said. Say they both was in the wrong.
If
and
they
it could be handled differently.
And if he punched him, it shouldn't matter. What? It shouldn't matter?
Bullshit. Bullshit. Yep. That's bullshit. A lot of bullshit.
So, Rock Climber, now that you heard his father say they both were in the wrong and this shouldn't have happened, what do you have to say to what his father said? I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear you deflect. Or
right.
Not here, because we ain't going to hear you do nothing, but you're typing. This, I don't want you to type. No deflections. I want you to just answer that question. Now that you heard the father say they both were in the wrong and this never should have happened, what is your response to what his father said? Is his father lying? Because us saying it, we're liars. So is his father lying by saying the same thing that we have said?
Hunter was involved. What are you talking about?
Father just said it. Look, just let me go.
I'm just done. Like, this is just, it's.
Father just said it, Rock Climber. He said
all night. Look, girl, he said the father wasn't there.
Okay, so the father's lying. So, Rock Climber, you're saying his father is lying, right? That's what you're saying? Because we need to screenshot this because
the father said that Hunter told him that. Now, that's what the father said.
So the father wasn't there. So you're saying the father's lying because you were there, Rock Climber, right?
Shut the hell up. You love baby.
Because Rock was there. Like Carlos, Rock Climber was there.
Were you there, Rock Climber?
Rock Climber. No. Don't say no. I'm lying. See, you're deflecting. Rock Climber.
Were you there? Yes or no? We need to know. Were you there?
You said the father wasn't there. So I guess you're saying the father is lying. So you was there. Were you there? Hello.
Were you there? You act like no. See, he deflected
again. I asked you
to answer a simple question. Shame on you for not being able to answer a simple question.
Can't even. His answer to the father saying they both were wrong is the father wasn't there. Now we. So now you.
He asking, was you there?
He said, don't put words in his mouth. We don't hear your mouth.
Rock Climber, if you ever was to go to court, you would lose all your cases.
All your cases.
All of them would be lost.
Deflection is a serious, serious illness. He said, I wasn't there, neither was the judge or the jury. We ain't asked you that. We said, is the father lying? Because the father said they both were wrong. The father said they both were wrong. The father said the same thing the son said. Father also said if he punched him, it shouldn't matter. But the father did say that they grabbed his bag. So I'm asking you a question. The father said it. So is the father a liar? Like you're calling us. You're saying we're liars.
Right.
For saying what they say. The jury will find him guilty. Wasn't there. Child fire. Girl, go to somebody.
I don't even know if this is a child or something.
Got
it might be What you gonna say?
He didn't say how they were wrong. You're like, I know Rock Climber. I guess I am. I think Rock Climber is stuck in a chair somewhere and can't move.
No, don't say that for real.
I'm serious. I'm seriously starting to believe that Rock Climber needs some help. Like, we need to be trying to figure out where we can go and help.
Why oh, look how childish he is.
I know, look.
Like, why are you so childish? You know what? When they can't win an argument, they get childish. And they start calling names. When they feel like they, between a rock and a hard place, they start calling names.
Exactly, but it's all good. Because guess what? When Rock Climber can go and you can pay expensive hairdos like this where it looks so real, then we'll talk about it. Can we do that? Go get you one of these where I can pull it up.
Yeah, and then maybe you can turn on your camera
and come talk to us. Come and talk to me.
Nah, he told Mr. Vine that he been childish.
Can I talk to you?
Ooh, baby.
I wanna know.
I don't even know why Rock Climber come over here with that mess.
Rock Climber love to play, Auntie.
I think so.
It probably looked crazy when I just did that, but it is what it is.
Oh, it didn't look crazy at all.
Play with you. Rock Climber played too much.
Yeah.
Rock Climber, I want you to blank twice.
So my thing is this, right? When is the jury gonna be selected?
Exactly. Rock Climber gonna be on. Rock Climber act like he finna be on it.
When do they do jury selection? Let me ask.
I don't think jury selection happens till after trial is starting, so they should it already, right?
Let me ask.
Jury selected already.
Really?
Yeah, should they? You guys reek. Woo! You learned a big word.
Hey, Rock Climber, when is the jury selection?
Oh my gosh.
Let me see, because I haven't heard anything on the news.
Rock Climber say. Oh, I'm gonna stop laughing. Jesus. I can't help it. Something is wrong. Rock Climber done learned a new word. Reek.
Okay, so let me give y'all some information that I just got about jury selection, okay, for the Karmelo Anthony's case. So Rock Climber, hush and listen so you can have this information, because over here we talk facts. We don't lie. All right, so jury selection in Texas felony cases. Jury selection usually begins either the same day the trial is scheduled to start or a few days beforehand, depending on pre-trial motions and media and security issues. Because this is a high-profile case with intense publicity, there's a strong chance jury selection could take multiple days and may begin shortly before June the 1st.
Okay.
This case is being handled in a 296th District Court under Judge John Roach Jr.
Got it. Okay.
I was selected for what? They didn't send me no jury.
No, he talking about media. He saying you.
Okay, first of all, ain't nobody. Let me go talk while I go pull up the receipts, team, about that, because they think that lady Sarah been selected. So let me go get it real quick.
Go ahead, because I think you're wrong, Rock Climber. I think you're trying to find out if Auntie's gonna be in the building or not. And guess what? That is none of your business. Okay. And when she come back and she report on things, whether she reported from the courtroom or the sidewalk, okay, or from the comfort of her own home, she's still gonna talk, Rock Climber. Okay. And just to let you know, with the media selection, you are so wrong. It is not done. Okay. They changed the way that they were selecting the media. Have you been reading, or are you under a rock? Okay. See, we can either do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way, because my mouth just as slick as yours. Okay. Slick as yours. And because you learned a new word of reek today, I want to know, did someone say that to you? Did they say you reek of whatever you're spewing out of your pores? Or did someone tell you, oh, this would be an intelligent thing to say to the panel today? Say reek, rock climber. Say reek. Because right now, that's what you're getting.
Okay. So you know us, you know, we have facts over here. We don't listen to lies. All right. So the courtroom is being made available today to local television affiliates solely for the purpose of capturing footage of the empty courtroom for potential use during the upcoming trial. The courtroom is empty during this designated window, and all access must be coordinated directly through the judge bailiff. To avoid any confusion, rock climber,
come on,
motherfucking listen. Hey, break room, rock climber, listen.
Listen, rock climber, we need
to
you
avoid any confusion. This is not an open access opportunity, nor should participation today be interpreted as an indication that any media outlet has been selected or approved for trial credentials.
What does that say? What does that say?
Avoid any confusion.
Thank you.
This is not an open access opportunity, nor should participation today be interpreted as an indication that any media outlet has been selected or approved for trial credentials. No credentialing decisions have been made at this time. The deadline to submit credential requests remains Wednesday, May the 20th. And I've been submitted my
It's not due to when? Wednesday, what? May what? 20th?
The 20th.
Okay, so rock climber, as I said, your words are reeking of pure lies, because there was no way you got any information that that media selection was over. So someone told you today that would be an intelligent or intellectual word for you to say in this chat, and it's not.
Okay, now final credentialing decisions will be communicated on Tuesday, May the 26th. Okay, rock climber. So since you in my business, okay, I will let you know on May the 26th if I was selected. Okay, because ain't nobody been selected yet. Now, this comes from Derek Jackson. He is the government information coordinator, honey.
Thank you. See, bringing facts, rock climber.
Right.
Instead of all them lies you keep
putting. They love motherfucking lies.
Yeah, all that you keep putting in that in your
all you worrying about me, worrying about whether I was selected. What you want me to be selected?
I told him that's none of his business. The same way he need to mind his business, the same way people need to mind their business.
They need to stay out of black people's business.
Stay out of it.
Leave us alone.
Nobody's bothering you. I'm telling you, rock climber has been a rejection to him.
What did I lie about? You haven't told me what I lied about.
Rock climber, I want you to blank twice, because I swear. Listen, auntie.
Well, you know what? The devil is a liar. Okay? He's a liar amongst all liars.
We done prayed for you already today.
Karmelo was minding his business.
Dave approached him. So that's the problem. The father even said it.
Boys approached little old Karmelo.
Didn't the father say that? So the father's a liar too. See, rock climber don't know what side he want to be on.
He don't. I think he's
a liar.
I think that rock climber is a Karmelo supporter.
I think so. I think he's a silent Karmelo.
Yeah. You're a silent Karmelo supporter because you don't want to, you scared of being judged. But baby, don't worry about it. Listen, we all just need to be who we are. Don't be afraid, okay?
Well, I think whoever his watch person is, because I'm thinking at this point that Rock Climber has a watch person, his keeper, that stands over his shoulder while he's typing. When they leave the room, he be ready to say, "Oh my God, y'all, it didn't happen." But then they come back in and he have to go back into his. No, I'm sticking to the protocol. I'm sticking to protocol.
So the thing is that nobody has been chosen. See, because the lady, they report their mouthpiece, right? The person that speaks for the Metcalfs said that media was selected, right? And they was telling her congratulations and stuff. Now I know she definitely ain't gonna be chosen, okay? Because she got a lot of shit going on. They've been doxing people. They trying to sue people. They've been online doing all sorts of shit. So she definitely ain't gonna be selected.
Okay.
So yes,
what are you?
I'm not even black on white.
I was just gonna say that. What is this? What is this? I think this is like caramel or something.
Yeah, I'm a white, honey. I'm white. My mama is a white woman.
And
my daddy is an Italian man.
Exactly. So I don't know. He said typical black entitled attitude. Ooh, yeah. We are entitled.
Girl, listen. He actually 3 fingers from typing the N-word.
Yes, but it's okay. Let him go ahead and put it out there.
He's 3 fingers from typing the N-word. He want to say that so bad. He want to type that so bad. Y'all are so childish. So fucking childish. Love to call people names and stuff.
He'll get the time out, Miss Divine. Let him keep typing.
Just love to call people names. When they losing, they love to say the N-word.
Let's do it, Rock.
They're gonna be saying the N-word when the all it takes is one. All it takes is one. Okay? To have a hung jury.
One
to have a hung jury.
I think that one's gonna be in there.
Yeah. Trust me, a guilty verdict will not come.
Divine say I already did. Yeah, have to.
She's sick of him.
I didn't know we were so entitled.
I didn't either. Hell, all this time I thought that shit. All this time I thought I had to fight.
All my life.
All my life. But come to find out,
we're entitled.
I got privilege.
We got privileges and we're entitled, baby.
Oh, wow.
He got 4 minutes. He gonna sit right there for 4 minutes.
Yeah, because we gonna be off in 5.
You heard me, in his diaper. Reeking. Okay. In desperation for someone to come change him.
I know whoever has to babysit his ass is sick of him.
Is sick of it. You hear me? They probably don't even charge his laptop at night, hoping that motherfucker. Please let it out. Please let the damn laptop.
Yeah, I can only imagine how psychotic he is right now.
Yeah, he losing it because
he's losing it. All because of what? Because I proved that media had not been chosen.
And you proved
because they spokesperson told them that media was.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And it's not.
The father felt the same way we do.
Mm-hmm. And even if I don't get picked to be there, I'm gonna be there.
She's still gonna talk.
I'ma still go right to court.
Listen.
And report on it.
Okay. I just told him when you put him on pause, when I gave him a good read, I don't even think I came up for L, but a second when I gave him that good little read. I let him know whether you was in the courtroom, on the sidewalk, or in the street, you gonna report on it. Hello.
I sure am.
Hello.
And I already got my accommodations, baby.
Hello.
So I'm gonna be there. So cause I like to bring out the facts because it seems like it's liars that be lying, telling lies and shit.
It's too many. And guess what? The facts come out that certain things that happen, Auntie will be the first to report that. She ain't gonna sit up and go, "Oh, I ain't gonna say that part because Karmelo favor." No, she's gonna report everything that's heard and said in that courtroom.
I sure am, and I'm gonna draw pictures so y'all can see how people look. I'm gonna be drawing pictures and shit because they said we can't bring no camera. What? Girl, I have to take me a sketchbook and everything.
Oh my gosh, not the sketchbook. But make sure when you do it, if rock climbing is anywhere, you do the rock person hanging off the ledge of a cliff,
off the cliff
with sticks. You hear me? A stick.
Mad as fuck.
Make sure they got a diaper on. Like a poor baby.
Yeah. And he gonna be right here. Wait, he gonna be like, where everybody at? Where everybody at? Anybody in here? Where y'all at? He gonna be waiting for me to report on the case.
Wait, why I just saw that though? I went to the top so I could read it, and I read the whole "Where you at?" It's the first comment.
He is. He's gonna be right there waiting. And matter of fact, I done told his ass to get a membership. Now I'm gonna block your ass, and you ain't gonna be able to come back. So you need to subscribe to my channel and get you a membership. I'm gonna block your ass.
Wait, why he put that 6:20? Is anyone there? Don't start till 6:30.
6:30.
6:29. He put hello. Is anyone there? You know what? I ain't finna play no games with Rock.
He not finna stress me out.
Oh my God. She said,
he's back, girl.
He back. Desperation is praying for a hung jury after trying to poison the jury pool. Ooh. When you know the facts, witnesses, laws don't support. Oh my gosh.
How do you know about the witnesses? We ain't nobody seen no witness statements.
Because he was the fly under the tent in the rain. He was hanging.
And the law says stand your ground.
He was hanging on the tent. That's what happened.
She said straight out of timeout. But thank y'all so much. We finna end it. You want to say anything, baby girl?
No, Tiffany's not coming on. Oh, I thought Tiffany was gonna be able to talk. So
maybe next time we'll get in because we've been on here 2 hours, honey.
You use some foul language. A lot of
I curse.
Who the fuck said this?
I curse, and you curse too, and you call, and you say the N-word because you say entitled blacks. What that he said about the black people? Let me see.
That's what he said.
Oh, Tiffany say she ready. Okay.
Oh, hey, Tiff. Look. Hey, Tiffany. Rock climber Tiffany.
All right.
We got someone that is so. You are not waiting for the other person. Are you not waiting for the? Oh, okay, that was mine. Okay.
Here we go.
Divine.
Rock climber Tiffany in the house.
I'm happy to be
this for the Karmelo Anthony family. Yes, they need all the support they can motherfucking get.
Go ahead and come out. Auntie,
come on. I'm gonna wait on you. I just gave the link.
Auntie said some great things about you.
Yes, come on, Tiff. What he said, girl?
That's how you know Rock Climber is sitting in a soiled diaper. He put every black person, not the M word. Every white person, not the M word either. What is the M word?
What's the M word?
Media, mockery, mask. Because right now you're the only one in the mask because you're hiding behind a fake page.
Right. Hey, Tiff.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, boo.
How are y'all doing? Y'all got to excuse me. I just got out of. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, hear you.
Okay, I just got out of the pool, so I was just trying to get everything together. Let me turn y'all up so I can hear. Okay.
Us women, we be beautiful either way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. So you just got out the pool?
Yes, I was trying to blow dry my hair and all of that stuff.
Oh,
And
that is privilege, girl. They say somebody say we're privileged.
oh, are we?
Yes. Yes. Black people are privileged, honey. We got
I had no idea.
Me either. I'm like, where do you go buy it from?
That's crazy. I can barely hear you guys. I'm wondering.
I hear her real good.
Can
you hear me, T?
I hear you, but it sounds really low.
Same for me.
Yeah, y'all both sound like y'all on the same level, but I can hear enough to answer questions or to talk.
All right. So I was looking. The jury selection hasn't been done yet, right?
It has not been done to my knowledge. I do know that the summons for the case went out on April the 17th. So they have notified everyone that they want to select from that they are to be in attendance.
Got it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So do you think because of how sensational this case is, okay, and it's a high profile case, do you feel like that there are people out there that haven't heard of the case?
I do. I feel like there are people. Okay, so first of all, Collin County, which is the county that's presiding over this case, has more than 20 cities in it. And they're urban, suburban, rural. They vary. The cities vary. But I do feel like people in the Pakistan community, because it is, it has turned from 10% Pakistani to 33% within the last couple of years. And I do believe that those people in those communities who more than likely will be selected for jury duty, I feel like those people have not heard about this case.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. And one thing about Collin County is that there is a huge conflict between Caucasians who reside in Collin County and the Pakistani community. That conflict is the Pakistanis are being accused of coming over here and taking jobs from Caucasian people. And so you have this constant shift in this pool between both communities. I think that I did an AI synopsis and I asked AI based on the population of Collin County and its ethnic makeup, tell me what the jury is going to look like in the Karmelo Anthony case.
Okay.
Right? And so I'm waiting on this synopsis, waiting on it to come back. And it came back and it said there are going to be 5 Caucasians on the jury. It said there are going to be I think it said 4 to 5 Pakistanis on the jury.
Okay.
It's going to be 1 Hispanic, and there's going to be 1 Black person. Now, the alternates, it said the alternates are either going to be, it's going to be 2 alternates. They're either going to be Pakistani or they're going to be multiracial. And that can mean anything, right? So with that being said, I think that the jury is going to be diverse enough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be diverse enough because just because someone is Pakistani doesn't mean that they're going to agree with everything that the Caucasian people are agreeing with, right? And we also have to take this under consideration. They're going to be given jury instructions, and those instructions are going to tell them to abide by Texas 9.31, Texas Penal Code 9.31 and 9.32. And so with that being said, I think that this is going to be an interesting trial. I do believe that Karmelo Anthony will be acquitted. Yes. The other thing that and this is something that people don't like me to say because they say, you can't prove it, you can't back it up. Well, the Metcalf boys had a history of bullying, right? They did. And people want to argue against my receipts. When I sent the public information request to Frisco Independent School District, and they came back and they said, hey, Karmelo Anthony doesn't have any bullying records, right?
That's right.
They said 0, it said 0. So they would charge me nothing for his records because they didn't exist. When I got the request back for the Metcalf twins, it said it was going to take 6 hours to put together the bullying records. They charged me $180. I paid the $180. And then they turned around and said, oh, under FERPA, and because you're not a parent, you can't have these records. And I knew they were going to say that, but I was hoping they would give me something to show the public to prove that they had bullying records. And they did. They gave me that invoice that said it's going to take 6 hours for us to put this together. Now, let me put this in perspective really quickly. I only asked for records from 2020 to 2025. You're telling me this is going to take you 6 hours to put together 5 years of bullying records? That's extensive.
Yeah, I agree.
That is extensive.
Do you have any knowledge about the situation that took place with the cheerleaders and the Metcalf twins?
I do, but there's very little that I can say about it. All I can say is that the same behaviors that Austin and Hunter showed towards Karmelo is the same behavior that was placed or enforced on girls, on cheerleaders. Like, these boys are fighting or arguing with girls to the point where it gets out of hand, right? I do know that particular person will testify. They're going to testify to what occurred at Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
And I think that they should, because it's going to show a history. It's going to show the history, and it's going to show the behavioral patterns of the assailants. And I refer to them as assailants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And do you agree? Okay, because over here I use what they say and I play it. Okay. So it's coming from the mouth of these people. Now, I played a couple of videos last week, and I didn't do it this week, but last week, and Hunter said that he said something to Karmelo first, and then he said Austin stepped in and snatched his backpack. Now, that came out of Hunter's mouth on a couple of occasions.
He said
wrong.
He said his brother always steps in when whether I'm right or wrong. He said that on 2 separate videos.
Right. And
him.
You said what?
Which we know that they approached Karmelo. It wasn't him approaching them. So
absolutely.
Him a bully, because obviously they went to bully him out of that space.
Yeah.
Right. And for me, I think for the defense, this is a slam dunk case, because what better testimony than the testimony of the assailant, hours after the incident. So that means the incident is fresh in his mind.
Yes.
And he's talking about it.
Right.
Contrary to it being months later and him being questioned about it, this incident is fresh in his mind. And so he's talking about it and he's going into detail. And remember, in that interview, he says, this was never supposed to happen. This was an accident. It was never supposed to happen. Right. Yes. And so in that in an interview, you can see the entitlement, and you can also see the remorse. Right. You can see, oh, this was never supposed to happen. So I think that this is definitely a win for the defense. When you look at it, if they're going to use his testimony. And again, I talked about Hunter being an impeachable witness, which means that because he's given 3 separate stories of what occurred, the defense can actually come in and say, hey, he's an impeachable witness. We're going to strike his testimony. Your Honor, we don't want the jury to consider none of his testimony. We only want him to consider, what we're going to present. Or they can say, hey, his testimony is so messed up, we want the jury to hear it.
Yes.
Right. Like, we want the jury to hear all of these discrepancies. I'm anxious to see or to hear what the judge and the defense is going to rule regarding his testimony.
Wow.
Exactly. Definitely.
In a way that they do get a chance to drill him on those 3 different stories that he has given. Because we played 2 over here, and he played 2 where he changed it up, but he did stick to the story of they touched him, they approached him, they touched him, they moved his book bag, and that he always did stuff, and his brother had to back him.
Yep.
Even when I'm wrong.
When I'm wrong. He said,
even when I'm wrong, right?
That's what he said. Yes.
would call
Yeah.
lying his word.
And he said he has a, let me tell you what else Hunter said. He has a quick temper.
He did say that.
Yes. He's a hothead.
Yeah.
He said that.
And I think the people, I think we saw that from his father, right? When he went on his TikTok tour, I call it his Beyonce tour. When he went on his Beyonce tour around TikTok, and he's on everybody's panel and he's trying to explain what happened, and he's, you know, pontificating, you know, his son was a victim, and you know, condolences to his family or whatever. But you know, at the end of the day, when somebody is being bullied and attacked, they have a right to defend themselves. They have a right to return home to their family. Karmelo had a right to exist, right? And so, you know, when Jeff went on this TikTok tour, I think that it backfired on him, because after the TikTok tour, that's when we saw the gag order from the court. That's when the gag order came out. It's after he went on tour talking about the case, right? And using the N-word, referring to a Black woman as the N-word, then the gag order comes out.
I told you. Did I tell you that?
Some hunters that use the N-word. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he admitted that his children use those words, right? And also the other part but he blamed it on rap lyrics, right? So your children are influenced by rap music, and so all of a sudden they're using these terms, right? But the other thing that people don't know is that at the bond hearing, when Mr. Anthony saw Jeff Metcalf and Jeff Metcalf's father, he approached them with his condolences.
Okay.
And he said, you know, he was trying to express how sorry he was, regardless of whose fault it was. Mr. Anthony does not believe that anyone should have to lose a child.
No.
Nobody thinks that you should have to lose a child. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that in a situation where you do lose a child, don't try to blame the child that was sitting there and minding their business.
Exactly.
Right. And so Mr. Anthony did approach the Metcalfs, and he did, you know, try to show his condolences, and he was immediately called the N-word by Jeff's father, which would be Hunter and Austin's granddad.
So this is something
I didn't even hear about that. That's something new.
But
this is well, it's new, but it's old, right? Because there is a recording of it that I have not released. Now, because one of the women that were there to support the Anthonys, she was recording the interaction, right? And so, yeah, it happened, and you haven't heard them come out and deny it.
So
I've said it over and over again on my lives, and they've never denied it.
So was the grandfather influenced by rap lyrics also? I mean, we're gonna ask the question. Look, we're gonna ask the questions, because that sounds like that word has been handed down, right?
I like that. Hand it down. Yeah.
That's what's happened. And they felt like they can approach and bully and strong arm this young man from somewhere where they did not want him to be. Right?
That is correct.
Got it.
And
that
then,
is correct.
You know, the people on social media, you know, the supporters of the Metcalfs, they continue to say, oh, it was excessive because Karmelo had a knife. But you got to understand, the twins had 4 fists.
Not only that, right? You're right. They had 4 fists, and also they had 4 legs, because in Texas, those are considered weapons. Your hands and your feet are considered weapons. I forgot the exact legal terminology for it. But so we're talking about disparities when we talk about the advantage that the twins had over Karmelo, right? And so those are called disparities. And the first disparity that I like to address is the weight disparity, right?
Right.
Because we can refer back to all of the stats that were on Huddle and all of that. And we can also refer back to Megan's interview when she did the interview outside the house, she said, "Oh yeah, he was big. Both of them are like 225 pounds." Thank you, Megan. And so, and that matches up with the stats that were on Huddle. So that's a weight disparity. That means that Karmelo was facing at least 450 pounds.
Yep.
In comparison to his small frame, right?
That's right.
Okay. And then we look at the disparity of them using their hands and their feet, right? Because they did use their hands to attack him. Then you have the jujitsu disparity. Did you guys know that they were jujitsu instructors?
Who, the boys?
The boys had been doing jujitsu since they were 5 years old, and they had graduated to the point of teaching. Right. So we're going to talk about, so there's the skill disparity. So we have size, we have the feet and the hands, and we have the skill disparity. Right. So the skill disparity, most people will say, well, you can't use that because Karmelo didn't know they were jujitsu fighters. You're right. But Texas law says that if you confront me and you grapple with me in a way that causes me to believe that you are skilled, right? That is another disparity that can be used, right? And so, yeah, they were trained in jujitsu. That is why Jeff on the recording says the first time that he got his rotator cuff broken, Austin broke it.
Austin broke it. Yes.
Right?
But that's
so
considered weapons, though. By law, if you know jujitsu. Look, I'm speaking fast. Forgive me. But if you know that, or you're a boxer or something else, then your hands and feet are considered weapons by law.
Well, yeah, but I think it works a little differently in Texas. But as far as boxing, right? As far as boxing, but your hands and feet can be considered weapons if you are certified.
Yes.
If you're certified, yeah, absolutely. Right. And so who knows? We don't know if they were certified or not. But we do know that they were instructors. They were at the level and the point of teaching people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they both and Hunter was the initial aggressor.
Yes. And it was aggressive.
Yes, that's correct.
That's why
because Hunter instructed his brother on what to do, but he confronted first. Right? He confronted first. And so people want to listen. When I first came on TikTok to discuss this case, it was because I had been cyberbullied off of Facebook by Sarah Fields, right? So I came on TikTok to discuss this case, and that is after I found that there was a video. I was listening in to everybody discuss this case, and I was like, wait a minute, there has to be a video. Because it's a school stadium, and I'm looking at this app. So my son attended Frisco Independent School District, and so I know that y'all are recording this stuff, right? And so I actually called to Frisco ISD, and I asked, how do I do a PIR to your? They sent me over to their system to do it, and I did that public information request. And initially, they replied back. The first two replies was, "We don't have no video on that day. We don't have any video on that day." The second reply was basically saying, "We don't know what you're talking about." The third reply was, "Okay, Ms. Billions, you can come in and see the video of the incident that occurred on April the 2nd, whatever. So I immediately called for Anthony's and I said, "Drew, there's a video." He said, "No, there's not." And I said, "Yeah, they told me I could come in and see it." He said, "Well, the district attorney and the police said there's no video." I said, bet. All right. So the family's private investigator and myself went out to Frisco Independent School District. I let them know that I was coming with the investigator. They did all, the ID verification checks. They run you through the system or whatever. And they proceeded to walk us back to see the video. The first laptop that we attempted to watch the video on didn't work. So we went to the attorney's office to watch the video. We were able to fast forward, rewind, zoom in, zoom out. And I was able to ascertain at that time that there was definitely an altercation and Karmelo was attacked.
I told him.
I came back to TikTok and I told everybody, I said, this is how you see the video. right? I told everybody, this is how you see it. You do a public information request, you go see it, because my motive was to get as many people to see the video as possible in case the video disappeared. Right? I wanted to get as many people in there. But the video, in fact, did not disappear. The private investigator was able to get all of the videos, because there's more than one, because there's different angles, was able to get all of the videos off of the server. He handed the attorney a preservation letter, a letter of preservation, which means, hey, preserve this evidence because we're going to need it. Right? Whenever that letter of preservation was handed over.
Right.
He handed that over in front of me, and then we left. And I can tell you that when the jury sees this video, they're going to wonder, why in the hell is this young man indicted?
Wow.
And so I'm comfortable with the fact that Karmelo is going to be acquitted. I'm comfortable with that.
I'm comfortable with it too.
Though, because that's big. That is big.
That's
it
huge.
is.
Tell me about it.
Then they denied it at first. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Why would they?
They kept denying it, and I was like, no, there's a video, because I'm looking at the app where they're playing sports and stuff, and there has to be a video. Like, it doesn't make sense. So we jumped that hurdle, and now Karmelo is ready for trial. They're ready.
Good.
Yeah.
He wants his life back.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And the people, like, they're harassing the family for no reason, all because they are standing behind their child.
Right.
I don't understand that. Why are they so angry that the mom and dad is standing behind their son? Do that.
Well, and what's the point of that, right? If you're right, why are you so mad?
Yes.
That's what
I said. Asked that question. We've been asking the last 3 weeks.
Why are you so mad?
Angry. Like, why
right.
are you angry?
If y'all feel so, confident that he's going to be found guilty, why are y'all so angry? Okay.
Absolutely.
They're very angry. I don't been called bitches and
racist,
all sorts of shit. Racist.
Yeah. And the threats, and this is, so the supporters of Karmelo Anthony have received all types of threats. Like, I've received threats as well. People in my inbox, oh, you woke up black again today, or calling me the N-word, or you know what I mean? Just ignorant stuff, right? Or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to you, right? But when Mr. Anthony sent over, when he allowed me to see the threats that he was receiving, they did not amount. The things that are being said, these people are sick. When I tell you they are sick, they are sick.
Very sick. And these are adults.
Adults.
And they're threatening to do things to his daughter and his wife. It's utterly ridiculous, and it's sad. And so that's why I tell people when trial comes, I'm sorry, that's my other phone. I can't grab it right now. I tell people when trial comes, we need to make sure that all Karmelo Anthony supporters are there at trial, whether you're able to see or not, right? Whether you're able to grab a seat or not. But I'm sure that you'll probably more than likely be able to grab a seat because they will have an overflow room.
Accommodation, honey.
Yes.
I already got my accommodation. I will be
That's
there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
So I will not be there at trial, but I will I just think it's best that I'm not there. But I will be supporting the Anthony family in any way that I can.
Definitely. Yes, girl, please. They need it.
Yes.
And I'll be so glad when this is over for them so they can get the hell away from here.
That's right.
Definitely hell away from here, because
that's right.
This makes no sense that everybody has so much to say. Even when you show them something, they still come back and say, but you're liars, and he's going to
be liar. That's a big thing. They love to call you liars. And I'm like, did you just hear this come out of Hunter's mouth? Like,
right.
I heard him say that, but I'm the liar?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get that at all.
Yeah. And you know why we don't get it? It's because we're not racist and we're logical people.
Exactly.
And if someone is wrong, we're going to be like, well, I love you, baby boy, but you're wrong. Exactly. Right? They're doing this all in the name of white supremacy. Mm-hmm. That's what this is all about. This is, and people like to pontificate and say, oh, well, don't make this about race, but y'all did. Y'all made it about race when
they
you
did.
arrested him without a thorough investigation. Because according to the Texas criminal codes of procedure, when someone said on a crime scene, when someone says, this was self-defense, then they're supposed to investigate that thoroughly prior to arresting them. And that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So his rights were violated all the way around. I think what you ladies are doing is beautiful. True Crime Auntie. I think what you got going on here is wonderful. Y'all know I don't do YouTube, but I decided to come over.
I'm so happy. Thank you. One more thing. Tiff, did you hear about the case in Georgia, okay, where this white young boy was recklessly driving, okay? And the cops, this happened last year. The cops stopped the car, because he was driving reckless. And there was a dead body in the passenger seat of a young black boy. And the driver, the white young man, said that it was self-defense.
No.
The cops, he didn't do anything, but he drove around with it.
Yeah, they did not arrest him or anything. The mom is just fighting. His name is Malik. Let me see.
What?
I swear to God. I swear to you.
She only brought that up on here today because they were saying, we had commenters that were saying that we were black entitlement and we were racist and we are whatever. You get what I'm saying? And she was like, but what about this case? This is
right.
the white man that killed the young black man.
Yeah.
And he's calling self-defense. He hasn't been charged at all. So where's the entitlement? Where are we? You get what I'm saying? Where's the justice in that? Or at least us seeing him being arrested. And then
he wasn't. The deceased name is Malachi Mitchell. Look it up when you have a chance. It's so sad. It's so sad.
I will definitely
Yep.
I would definitely look into that. I would definitely look into that. I'll do that tonight. As a matter of fact, that's disgusting. We can't have that.
No, you need to look at it. It's so sad. So Juanita Way say, yes, it's entitlement, baby. Where can I buy it from? All right. Macy says, if Karmelo gets convicted of manslaughter instead of murder, would that be a win?
No, he's not convicted of nothing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not. That's not a win because he's not guilty of any of that. He's not guilty of murder or manslaughter. And he's not, even if they offered him a plea deal, he's not going to take it. They've already made their mind up about that. So no, a win is him walking away with his freedom and having them take that ankle monitor off his leg. That's a win because why would he accept a manslaughter charge when, why would they even convict him of manslaughter when he was sitting there minding his business?
Thank you.
So Leah say them evil folks just want him to pay regardless. They don't like to be questioned about nothing. They sure don't. Nothing.
That's right.
Like they said we N-words. Yep. Yeah. They love to say that.
Yeah.
That's right.
They say we have black privilege. Girl, I'm like, what? Where is it? Where can I go get me some?
That's so that's laughable. These people are, it's not even worth arguing with them because I just want to know what y'all gonna do when Karmelo is found not guilty. What are y'all gonna do? Are you gonna delete your accounts and all the crap you've been talking? Like, what are y'all gonna do? Because he's gonna be found not guilty.
Yes.
Of course.
We were asked, were we going to come back and apologize?
Yeah, they want us to apologize if he's found guilty.
Found guilty, and we said apologize for what?
For what?
We're not apologizing for playing Austin. I mean, not Austin. God bless the dead, but his brother's words, Hunter words.
Right.
Apologizing for that? Are you crazy? What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, no. They need to now. When he's found not guilty, the Metcalfs need to apologize to Karmelo and his family.
Yeah.
They need to apologize because they could have stopped this at any time.
Yeah.
At any time, they could have said, hey, listen, we know that our sons have a history of doing this. What Karmelo is saying happened or what happened, our sons, we know when they're lying. What we don't believe that they're telling the truth. We don't want charges pressed. We just, whatever. They could have done it, but they won't. They're holding on to these lies in an attempt to create a diversion, if you will, to stop people from looking at their failure and their lack to to parent their children correctly.
Exactly.
Correct.
Right?
Exactly.
As we said, the shoe has been flipped, right? You know how they say you can flip it inside out or put it on the other foot, right?
Right.
Obviously, Karmelo was in a 2-family household with married parents, and that is a problem because the married boy's parents are separated, right?
Correct.
We got to come up with this whole thing on why this young Black man who was a great student, who has a great family, is a problem for the community. Oh, his family are bullies. Well, where did you see his family bullying anybody? I didn't see them bullying anybody online. And like I told the guy, I said, I actually saw the Metcalf father go to their interview. What
in the world?
He was going
Disrespectful.
Intimidate.
And let me add to that. Let me add to that. Not only did he go to their interview uninvited, and he was escorted out. When the Dallas Police Department escorted him out, he sat in his vehicle in the parking lot. He did not leave. He sat in his vehicle in the parking lot. And do you know that when the Anthonys were escorted to their vehicle, that they had to stop and turn around because they were being followed by him?
Oh, so now he
got out the car?
No,
he followed them from the location of the press conference.
See?
Yeah. So that's the story.
Behavior.
They don't want to tell you that. They don't want to talk about that.
Intimidation. They're trying to intimidate.
Yes, and that's what the Sons try to do to Karmelo.
Right.
There's a
bully,
pattern.
bully.
Yeah.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern. Oh, rock climbers back. It's a pattern.
Oh yeah.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern.
Yes.
Oh yes, it is.
It's learned. It's taught.
It's been
from birth. All that shit is taught.
It is.
Well, at the end of the day, like we said, they should have mind their business.
They love to be in Black folks' business. Leave it up
themselves, okay?
We see it every day on the internet, don't we? Some white person the Black person is minding their business, and here come a white person.
Okay.
Do you have a permit for that? We see it every day.
Call the authority and tell them to come ask me. That's not your business, okay?
Right.
We know.
Right.
We know.
Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Heard at the state house from the school staff member about them bullying. We just talked about that, baby. We talked about the fact that the schools were saying that they were bullies. You're right. We did. Tiffany just spoke on that too, that they actually have statements on it that someone's going to speak on them bullying those young ladies. We heard it while we were out eating. Someone said that when we were in the restaurant.
Yeah, talking about the cheerleaders.
But someone in a restaurant was talking about that. Saying, bullied some young ladies or whatever. And for you to say that, that's why I said, oh, okay, so that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, somebody know what they're talking about.
Yeah, it's a history. But anyway, ladies, I got to end this live. We've been on for 2.5 hours. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for coming on.
I will be
Auntie, baby. Thank you. You always be there for Auntie. Always.
Thank you, ladies, for having me. I love this. This is wonderful. I love this. All right. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
What was that, Instagram? I mean, not Instagram.